what's that called? Ghost Riders or something. I think that's what it is.
Okay. So, by the way, what do you think
He's
of?
the oldest ever.
I heard something like 37 or something.
Damn. You're like quadruple my age.
By the way, what do you think of the border I made for the power rankings?
I think it looks cool. I think it looks very cool.
Took me a good 20 minutes, but we have something. But it's 10 o'clock, so I think we should just start at this moment. So, what's good, everyone, and welcome to the power rankings of the Slowbro division of the Slowbro Trick Room. I'm here with the one and only Cheeseburger.
But I say, oh yeah, how about, yeah, I'm here.
Luckily. And yeah, let's just jump right into the power rankings. Only thing I want to add is it's our personal opinion. Don't take it too harsh. And I know I'm an idiot. I can't talk for Cheeseburger, but if anything's like
You
very
can
dumb.
very much talk for me. I'm the same.
Okay, so we are idiots. If you don't agree with us, completely fine. It's just fun to talk about the teams in the league, I think. So, first seed. Let's start with that one, and that would be me.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah, I was like genuinely, talking is hard. Genuinely surprised that I was first, because I am very. I'm just not all that handy with computers and stuff like that, so it's like impossible for me to hack something, and for me to get first place and let everyone think I'm a hacker is just so very funny. So the team is Tapu Koko, Kartana, Iron Moth, Lando T, Mega Slowbro, Gudra, Runerigus, a Terra Frostmoth, Hitmontop, a Z Captain in Le Galarian Lanoon, and a Jigglypuff. So, you want to start off?
I can start off, sure.
What do you think of the team?
It's better for you to not do your own team.
I think it
I
is.
mean, I see a Tapu Koko and I like it already. I mean, Coco's broken in my opinion. 130 speed, and also just being to fucking Volt turn whenever. It's crazy. You
Yeah.
also got, like, I look at your team and I see their ground weakness, but like it's not much of a problem because of the Lando and Mega Slowbro can basically just absorb every hit. And one mod you got in your team that's really like went under the radar, Frostmoth. That's so good. Honestly, with Terra, it can sweep teams with Curve Dance. Low key better than Volcarona.
That's one of the reasons I picked it up. I was looking at a moment at all great Zika of Terra Captain options, and I was like, I've once got swept by a Terra Ground Frostmoth. Because of ice skills, it's just very hard to hit on the special side, and it does have its fair amount of weaknesses, with a double rock and a double fire weakness, but yeah, once you Terra it, you can basically get those weaknesses all gone, so...
True. I mean, I've used it without Terra, and it was honestly quite good.
I can see why. I mean, so the main thing I don't really like about my team is my ghost weakness.
These are not good.
Yeah, I mean, not the greatest, but I can deal with it. I feel like. I mean, the most offensive mons are pretty fast, like the Katana, the Iron Moth, and the Coco. Lando T doesn't need to be fast always. It can also be just a supportive stealth rock setter. So I don't always have the need for it to be fast. And yeah,
True, I guess.
Iron Moth with Quark Drive, boosted by the Coco. I basically get a Scarf Mon for free.
I kind of forgot about that.
So, I mean, that synergy is just very nice to have on the team, I believe. It's just
It's very good.
I think the worst part of my team is the ghost weakness I have. Because I have the Mega Slowbro and the Runerigas weak to it. And my only two immunities are the Lanoon and the Jigglypuff. But those are not mons you...
Having two shitters as your resists
Yeah.
is not the greatest.
So that's something I dislike of my team a bit. But anything else, I'm pretty cool with, honestly. I mean, looking at my attack stats, I have a Cortana and a Lando T with enormous attack. On the special attacking
They're just
side.
carrying everything.
Yeah. Iron Moth, Mega Slowbro above 130. Defensively, Mega Slowbro, Runerigas, and Cortana over 130. Spadef, Gudra 150, Iron Moth and Hitmontop 110. Could be worse, stat-wise. The only thing
I think you have a great offense.
Yeah.
Good defensive minds. Good support. I mean, I wanted Runerigas, but then you took it. So,
Yeah, sorry.
which... They're all good. That's what draft is.
But yeah, honestly, I really like my team. I don't think it's like one of the top tier teams, but it's definitely something I feel like I can make two playoffs with it. So yeah, pretty.
Yeah, I see it. I definitely see this being a playoff team.
Yeah.
For sure.
So where should we place it? On the insured or on the contender? I mean, we can always place it again somewhere. So
I mean, yeah, we can move it later. We don't have anything to compare to, so we could just put it in like insured, and then just maybe right now I'm thinking the lower end of insured, but like we'll see with the rest of the teams.
yeah, for sure. So that was me. Let's have a look at Snorunt's team. General Snorunt does
Always
have
good.
a Dragapult, and a Nemorous Incarnate, a Mega Scizor, Greninja, Donphan, Vaporeon, Glowbro, a Terra Glastrier, and a Z Snorunt.
God, this team is crazy.
I mean, it's very top heavy, I feel like. But
It's very top heavy.
so the Z Captain is
Well, they're all
basically
top season, right?
yeah, for sure. I mean, Snorunt is like not coming anytime, I feel like. So
Sure.
it's kind of a waste on your
You
Z
never know
Captain.
that Moody.
Yeah,
wait,
fair.
it's
I mean, it can
not.
raise
Moody's banned, is it not?
as it can raise evasiveness. Yeah, so
Okay.
evasion boosting is
I
banned.
don't think it
So
does that anymore.
no. Well, if Moody doesn't
do
boost,
that anymore. It boosts everything. It boosts everything except for evasion and accuracy, I think.
okay. So if that's the case, Moody is not banned. So, but still, I think if you
Should've
bring
gone Artillery.
Snorunt, I feel like you always bring a Eviolite, another Z move, basically. But that's me.
I mean, having it like just a wasted Z captain is pretty bad because I think some of you guys, I've seen your like Z captains. I think you're underrating how strong those moves are. Like,
Yeah,
even if it's a weak mon, it can one tap things, bro.
for sure. And even support sets can already be very annoying to deal with. I mean, I've played with the idea of my Galarian and Lanoon going for Z Parting Shot, and that's boosting or that's completely healing my Pokemon up that's switching in. Very annoying to deal with.
Oh, it's healing wish plus. Oh damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, so you should never underestimate Z moves, I think, because they can be very busted. I mean, some Z captains can even run Omni Boost, so
Oh my god.
So-
I think we get back to the team.
yeah, for sure. So, looking at the speed tiers, It's pretty much all over the place.
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, for sure. So that gap between Enamoras and Mega Scizor is pretty big, because that's mainly the part I feel like that's where you battle for the speed control. So having that enormous gap there, I feel like could be kind of bad. And of course, Mega Scizor does
Yeah, right,
get
'cause all the
the
90s could just like, in 90s, 80s could just run like less speed investment, just
Yeah.
become bulkier, more attack.
well, even
But
a
they don't have to worry about the buffers.
90 to 105 can basically run Adamant or Modest and just do extra damage.
True.
So I feel like that's something he can patch up. But looking at his offensive threats, I mean, just the first 4 are just wild, honestly.
It's crazy. Yeah.
With Terra Glastrier, I believe Glastrier in our format is one of, if not the best Terra Captain we have. Just with his stats, stat-wise.
Good. I mean, I love Glastrier. I used it not very long ago, as you might know.
Mhm.
And I found it very fun. Because it just clicks buttons. It's mad fun.
Yeah, I mean, look at the defenses. 100 HP, 130 defense, 110 special defense. That thing is hard to break down.
It's crazy.
And
Yeah.
with the right Terra, I mean, I know he is Terra Electric, and basically having that one ground weakness makes it very hard to break through that thing.
Mm.
And looking at his support, Donphan, Vaporeon, Slowbro, the grounded poison type to get rid of any toxic spikes, Vaporeon with Wisp support, Donphan as a spinner. I mean, he does have the right tools for his offensive mons to really shine, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the only thing I'm missing here is maybe like a few more hazards, like Greninja. If you're running spikes on that, you're kind of missing out on the 4th move,
Yeah.
and that kind of lowers your offense. So only having Stealth Rock, which you can easily just like remove. So I think, like, if you chip things down with hazards, this thing would become, like, this team would become way scarier.
Yeah, for
Like, if
sure.
you don't got that, I mean, it's still scary, but it's tough to get that chip you need.
And looking at it, he can always run a Trick Room team just thinking about it. I mean,
Yeah.
with Glastrier in there, Slowbro is setting up the Trick Room, Glastrier just going wild after that. Could be very scary.
Yep, Donphan even.
Yeah, Donphan in Trick Room is also pretty scary, so...
The guy like me runs Specs Vaporeon.
Ooh, I like that. I mean, Vaporeon normally is just a support set, but it still has 110 special attack.
Yeah.
So,
110 hits hard.
yeah, for sure. So, looking at the tier list, where should we put the San Antonio Espers?
Mm. Oh, this is tough. 'Cause,
Yeah, it sure is.
He's got some downsides. He's got some ups.
Again, I feel like he should be somewhere in one of the playoff spots.
That's what I'm thinking. It's just hard to do it with like no one else.
Yeah,
to
for
compare
sure.
to. You could just put him in the same tier as yours or lower if you want.
I'll put him in the same
I'm thinking
tier.
like right below you. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like, and that's not just to blow my own horn or something, but I do feel like I have a bit more options than his team does.
True.
So that's the only reason, because
Like he has Dragapult and that can basically be anything. So
for sure. But again, like you said, hazards bit on the low side. So, but that's just me,
And also,
honestly.
Donphan's your only remover. I just noticed. I mean, Scizor gets
Defog.
I think.
Should be. Defog, yeah, Mega Scizor. So, yeah, you can always run support Mega or defensive Mega Scizor. I mean, it's still pretty bulky.
nice. 140 defense, totally.
Yeah. But I think we should go on to the next coach. Otherwise, we'll be here after midnight, at least for me. And I don't think my girlfriend will be happy upstairs.
Okay.
So, Taros King,
I
coach.
think we're in the same time zone.
Yeah, we are. I checked. The Gouging Greeks. I did my homework. Of course, the
Right.
Gouging Fire, Iron Threats, Alamomola, Peturant, the Tangrowth, Garganackle, Rabombi, Kilowatt Roll, Mega Absol, and Veluza.
I'm just here giggling at the gouging fire sprite. Like, what is going on with him?
Yeah,
He's
it's
like halfway Gen 5, halfway Gen 9. Still couldn't decide.
same for Peturant. But I'll let you kick it off. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, this is a fat ass team. I'll be honest. You got Petch, like that's unbreakable. Aloe with regen, tank of double regen core, which is good, and the Garg. I mean, I'm not a fan of Garg, me personally, but hold on, just sort by Spadef. You don't really got that much Spadef. You got a lot of defense. I'll tell you that. Like, that's absolutely insane. I mean, it's a very defensive team, like focusing around gouging fire for the offense. I think I don't really see what this is supposed to be because it's like halfway stall, halfway hyper offense. I can't really see it.
Yeah, I do get what you mean with that. I think he does have some offensive qualities in Mega Absol and the Gouging Fire. The threats can be offensive. You can also run it more of as a supportive set with Rapid Spin. But most things are more on the defensive side than on the offensive side, I think.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, also Treads is a fraud mon. I've used his ass. He's not good. He's not good.
I mean, I've used him multiple times and I really like it, so that's just opinion, I guess.
I'm not a fan. Maybe I just used him wrong. I'm just not able to use these funky ass mons.
I think that's a skill issue, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. Calm down.
But looking at his Terra Captain Kilowatt Roll, I do really like that. Kilowatt Roll as a Terra Captain. That thing can hit hard.
No, I used his dog.
Really? You never used Kilowatt Roll?
I don't know if it's... I have used Kilowatt Roll.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like it.
Again?
I'll be honest.
I mean...
Might just be a skill issue though.
I mean, Kilowatt Roll does operate best in rain with Thunders and Hurricanes stab. I give you that. And I don't really see an immediate rain setter. So if we look for a rain dance, he does have 4 months that can set rain. And Gark can be
Why
one.
does the Salt Rock get rain dance?
No clue, honestly. Not sure why that should have rain dance. But honestly, looking at the team, I do really think he lacks a lot in the special department. Looking at his special attack, for
Yeah.
example. I mean, just 3 months above 100 base stat. Mega Absol has a 115, but normally goes for the physical side. Tangrowth can be both special or physical. And Kilowatt Roll is the only one basic special attacker that has over 100 special attacks. So,
Yeah. I mean, Absol can definitely run special sets. I've used it with special sets and it was very good. Petron can like boost with Nasty Plot, I guess. And I don't know. I don't know. This special attack is weird.
yeah, I mean, for sure. And you can argue the special defense on the special side. He can always run something like an AV or something. But still, though,
Mm. Wait, actually, IHOP in chat came with a good point. All of his walls are very passive, and I gotta agree with that. Like, Tangrowth doesn't really do anything. So does Aloe. They don't really do anything. Patch can, like, Parting Shot and Malignant Chain, but, like, it's kind of it. It's unbreakable, and that's it. Garg can Salt Cure. But, like, without Terra, I think Garg sucks, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that one. Garg without the Terra, not without the Terra option, will have a hard time doing anything basically. I mean, yeah, Salt Cure is nice, setting up rocks, but it can be an annoying physical wall, I guess. With
Sure.
130 physical defense. But you can't really use an AV on it because you want to have the option to recover, I feel like, on Garganacl.
Yeah, you need that curse, you need the recover, you need all your moves, you need that rocks, you need everything.
Yeah. So I have to agree indeed with him as well. Very passive walls.
Also, Kenny says in chat, hold up, Heal Bell and like Aromatherapy just cooks this team because like I see him relying on status a lot in this team with like Toxic or whatever. And that just shuts it down.
Yeah, especially with the Peturant. I think,
For sure.
yeah. So
Also, I gotta say, one more thing, sorry.
yeah, sure.
Drop this Ribombi. What you need webs for on this team?
Yeah,
I don't really
his
see it because
speed stat is already
your, like,
decent.
offensive mons are fast, don't really need webs, and all your other guys are slow and like bulky. I don't think you really need webs.
I mean, Gouging
If you
Fire
need a
is...
fairy, just like pick something else up.
Yeah. I mean, the Gouging Fire normally sets up with Dragon Dance, which boosts its speed already, so you don't really need these
Yeah, and Trez can use booster.
for sure. Or Rapid Spin. Just spin something away and start
Oh, God.
attacking from there. Mega Absol can always... Mega Absol does get something like agility or something, but 115 is already decently fast.
Does he? Hold on, I'll check this Absol. I don't think he gets anything.
I can look with you. Absol Mega. Agility? No agility. Doesn't
No agility. I tried it before. Yeah.
doesn't it
And
have
also
anything?
no Trailblaze. Doesn't get any speed boosting.
Oh. Well, that's
It's Thunder Wave to lower speed, but that's it.
okay. So where should we place the Gouging Greeks?
Hmm.
Honestly,
I can, like, if this is played right, I can see it making playoffs. More like,
I think it
I
will
think
have a
some
hard
changes
time.
have to be made mid-season. Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, especially with that low special defensive part, I think it will have a hard time living special hits. So, honestly, I think...
You'll have to run AV and something. every
Yeah.
week.
So, I think hard times is justifiable, at least for now.
Yeah.
At least for
I
me.
feel so evil putting things that low. I feel so evil.
I mean, someone has to get there at the end, so... I mean, we can't all be playoff contenders, honestly, so... Next up, Lies of J. With a team consisting of Qianpao, Corviknight, Skeledirge, Nihilego, Jolteon, Sarina, Flygon, Mega Gardevoir, and Samurott. With Terra,
He's got all the cool
Flygon...
shiny Pokemon.
Oh, for sure. That's already a W for him.
Yeah, I mean, that's already top. That was fun.
Yeah, looking at his team, he does have some insane speed with Jolteon and Qianpao, but it kind of drops down from there. So everything with, I feel like base 110 can already run like Adamant or Modest just to boost their attacks, because Nihilego with 103, it's kind of a big drop down, I feel like. And
I mean, at least he's got like a pretty good average. I mean,
that's
he's
for
got
sure.
half of his mons being like 100 and over. That's better than
Most,
most.
yeah, for sure. Um, Looking at cores, a Steel Dragon Fairy core with Mega Gardevoir. I really like that. I think Mega Gardevoir normally
I
gets
love
so
Mega
overlooked. I'm just gonna check. Can Mega Gardevoir boost its own speed? Gardevoir Mega. Because I feel
It has
like
to
it
get
should.
agility, surely.
No agility.
What?
Yeah.
Who's making these mons, bro?
I mean, have you ever watched the anime with Cynthia? And what was what was the name of the Kalos champion, Diantha?
Diantha?
Yeah. Did you see how that Mega Gardevoir moved? I mean, that has to get agility.
Or she's teleporting around.
I mean, still need speed for that.
It's ally switch. Shit.
So no speed boosting. That's too bad, honestly. Um, Looking offensively, I
Want the first
think.
one? Or do you want
Yeah,
to?
sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this team offensively, I think is honestly kind of crazy, because Shen Pao alone goes hard. I mean, you don't got that much physical power. I mean, Flygon helps out, because you can like Dragon Dance, or you can just straight up run Banded. Um, Serena doesn't, you mostly won't run it very offensively, but you've got great removal, you've got honestly great type coverage, only weak, slightly being weak to like Rock and Ghost. I think it's good. The special attacking aspect, I think you're looking very good with that Jolteon, just like the top 4 on special attack. I think they all can pull their weight, you know?
For sure. Yeah, only downside, physical breakers just go wild, I think. Just 2 months above 100
That
and
core, though.
yeah, I mean, Corv and Skeledirge together is pretty nice. But it kind of drops down from there. I mean, Sarina can take some hits, but I can see this team struggle
I mean,
defensively.
I think Fortnite against Dirge is a good core.
Oh, for sure.
Honestly.
And with some special
It's a very good
defense,
core.
I think it's Dirge and Corviknight are a good physical defensive core. And on the special defensive side, Gardevoir Nihilego. I mean,
Hold up. His ice resists are kind of fraud. Now that I'm looking. Samurott, like, it's kind of not real. He's kind of fake. Shen Pao doesn't really want to come in on any hits. So he's got only, like,
Dirge.
Dirge to
Yeah.
help you with ice.
Yeah.
I hate that it, like, shows you green on the dock. It shouldn't be green.
I mean, with the ice weaknesses
So the
he
ice
has.
spam goes kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I guess he can tear off Flygon also. Still.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, taking the ice weakness of Flygon just makes ice spam less attractive, I feel like. I mean, Flygon is like the main target you want to hit with the ice types. I mean, Zarina is cool, but it's not like a main target to hit with ice
I mean,
types.
it runs AV most of the time, so it can take an ice beam or two.
Yes, so I don't know. I feel like this team is very hard to judge, honestly, because I see a lot of potential in
It has
this.
some visible flaws.
Yeah, I mean, it has some flaws, but it also has a great amount of potential.
You know. Also, we got good removers. I forgot Flygon got defog.
Defog.
I mean, I think Arena's kind of fraud, but like.
I
Arena's
mean,
a remover.
it could be a decent
Like,
remover
what's
with.
it do? It rapid spins and like power whips
Yeah.
and triple axles. That's the 3 things only.
Let's see, Serena. What do you
How
get
much
on the
was
offensive
Serena? I
side?
gotta see how much points that was because I think it's kind of overpriced.
Still has knockoff support. Can use play roth. High jump kick. U-turn for momentum.
Serena's 11 points. Mm, I guess.
I mean, main part is it's fully evolved, has good attack stats, decent defensive stats, and it's a spinner. So yeah. I find it hard to put this team somewhere, honestly. What do you think? Where should we put the LA Nido Kings?
Let me take a look at the tier list. I think. This is hard.
Like I said,
Again, this is another team. Like, I can see this team and think like I would love to use this team. I think it looks like a fun team.
for sure.
Because it has Shin Pao on it and Mega Gardevoir, and like, kind of want to put it in playoffs contender because it's empty, but like I can't just do that. I don't want to say ensured playoffs. I think this team very much depends on how you play it.
Yeah, I think
and not just on the Mons alone.
I think if you play this team hyper offense, it can be a very good team. But you don't want to play very defensively because you don't really have enough defense in this team to take a lot of hits. And wish support from Jolteon isn't the greatest with base 65, and same for Mega Gardevoir with base 68. So I think playoff contender is a decent spot for it to stay, at least for now here.
I mean, I can definitely see it pushed up like ensured playoffs and like just put it at the bottom. We can just change it towards the end.
Yeah, for sure. We can always change something up if we like to. For now, let's go on with Wally. They have a team of Skymin, Magnezone, Azu, Victini, Terradrampa, Smeargle, Ruri, Uniclus, Blissey, Meowstick, Crook, and Blossom Z. So, first thing that I noticed was a lot of weaknesses. I mean,
got a lot of red.
Yeah. I normally try to avoid this many, but yeah.
How are you weak to bug? I didn't know that was possible.
Blossom, Crook, Meowstick, Reuniclus. Yeah, those are four weaknesses. That's what I think. That's what happens if you have like 2 psychic types, and Bro has 3. It's just Victini is also a fire type, so it takes neutral.
Psychic type is crazy.
I mean, Psychic is not the worst typing, but it just doesn't do a lot of damage to most typings. It does super effective to fighting and poison, and that's about it.
Yeah. Also, you're low-key weak to fighting, even though like it says it's just like normal, because your fighting resists are psychic types, and most like fightings get knockoff, so you're kind of cooked.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's have a look. Offensively, I really like this team, honestly. Skymin, Azu, Victini, Crook. Those are some decent hitters, I have to say. And defensively, Blissey. Sure. Blissey is a good defensive mon. Magnezone can be a good defensive mon. I mean, Victini can be anything at once with that 100 across the board. I mean, you don't really want to run defensive Victini, I feel like, because of Fire mainly being a offensive typing. But I feel like, yeah, a good offensive, very good offensive team. And yeah,
I look at this and like I see Smeargle and I think webs, but like I feel like you're not slow enough to do Trick Room and not fast enough to do webs. Like it's very, the speed tiers are kind of awkward because you go 127, which like I thought Shaman was faster honestly, It goes like basically 100, 100, and then just slowly goes down.
Yeah. And honestly, everything above 50, I feel like, is not a great one for Trick Room.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
there are a lot of things that are gonna underspeed it, so...
I mean, I guess you have like Blossom that can boost speed. Azumarill might get like maybe just Aqua Jet.
Oh,
Um,
Azu get Aqua Jet for sure with huge power. I
yeah.
mean,
And you can see I have it marked as like 100 attack, even though it has 50, but like I'm just
yeah,
doing it with
the huge power, yeah. Oh, wait, it's already here with 100.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's already, yeah.
I changed the dot.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of crazy like that. I do a bit of hacking.
I can never. I would just blow that the whole thing up, honestly. But
I can see that.
looking at the team at hand, not all that much
It's just
physical
super
defense.
weak to knock off, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, but that's what you get
It's
with.
super weak to knock.
Yeah, that's something you get with a lot of psychic types. And I mean, Azu can take knockoffs, honestly, because if you run Belly Drum Citrus, you just Belly Drum and item gone, so you take knockoffs very well, but still not a great answer, honestly. Only thing that's really taking it is
Yeah,
Crook.
I mean, yeah. Also, you have a lot of like setup for offensive mons. Like you have screens with Meowstick, you have Smeargle support, and like you have Victini as a breaker, but like you don't really have offensive mons to like utilize those webs, utilize those screens. I guess you have like Bex Drampa, which goes hard.
I mean, Drampa in Trick Room can go hard, honestly. But I feel like Azu behind screens is like terrifying. It can.
Sure, actually, but like it's only Azu.
It's only the Azu. That's right. Skyman doesn't really get.
I guess Crook woke up. And does Victini get setup moves?
I can look. Victini. Not really.
It literally does not. It doesn't get anything.
No. Maybe it does get something like Power Up Punch. Yeah, it does get Power Up Punch. So it can boost his physical attack.
Do you really want to rely on Power Up Punch? It's such a shitty
Nah.
move.
Nah. It's great on Mega Kangaskhan, but that's about it. Yeah.
Just boost by 2, that's the only reason.
That's it. And it does damage. So a +2 and damaging, that's cool, but on regular Pokemon it's just like meh. So much better options normally. So
I just don't get this team. I just don't really get what you're trying to do with this.
I mean,
It's like you pick up Shaman's Die, and it's like, okay, we're doing offense. Then you go Magnezone, like, okay, I see it. I can trap steals for your Shaman.
mhm.
Then you go Azu, like, okay, I still see it. Victini. I Jumpa, and I'm like, okay. You go Smeargle, cool. And then just something happened with like, okay, we get Reuniclus, Blissey, Meowstick. Aight, cool. Actually, now that I take a second look, this team goes kinda crazy. Even though the weaknesses. Hold up. Look at that special attack though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and that special defense. Blissey, Blossom, Victini. Blossom can even set it up with Quiver Dance. So, yeah, on the special side, this team is awesome, but look at that attack. Nothing above 120. Nothing that's really breaking on the physical side, I feel
Yeah,
like.
that's crazy.
I mean, sure, Victini gets great physical attacking moves, but I feel like you have to run a choice band Victini just to do good breaking damage, and that really limits you, I feel like.
Yeah, just like bring a water type.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
And especially with V-Create lowering defenses and speed, kind of gets tricky at that point, I feel like.
Also, Blossom being a Z captain, not Terra captain, is. I think it would be better as a Terra captain than a Z captain, me personally.
Yeah. I mean, Z captains.
Jam can be like a Z captain, right? It's 6 points.
It can be a Z captain for
For
sure.
sure.
If it's 6 points and below, it can be a Z captain.
Then I think you should switch Blossom and Drampa. I think Drampa should be a Z captain and Blossom a Terra captain, because Blossom doesn't get coverage. So just Terra helps it out a lot.
Yeah. And Drampa, it does get some setup, but Dragon Dance is great for speed, but you don't want the attacking boost, you want the special attack boost. And Calm Mind, but it's still very slow, so normally if you have a Terra Captain, you want to have something that can set up and sweep from a bad switch or great Terra prediction. So yeah, I think if you swap these, it would be already a
this is
bit
up
better.
to you, man. I don't know what's up with this team.
So where do we put
I think actually what brings down that attack stat is
Blissey?
just remove Blissey. Watch this. It bumps up. Watch, remove Smeargle, bumps up again. I think we're low-key sleeping on it. Look at all those base 100s. And
Yeah.
over. Low-key. I think we're sleeping on this. I think this
I
could
think-
be a playoffs contender if played right.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Play of contender is fair there. Yeah, let's just leave it at that because
And it's like closer to 150 base. Sure.
let's go to Daniel's team.
Crazy ass team.
Daniel does have a Darkrai, Latios, Clefable, Toxapex, Ferrothorn, Darmanitan, Thunderous Incarnate, Pylosand, and Vullaby. First off,
I think bro forgot we're not playing Gen 7.
I like to say, not sure what really is up with Daniel at this moment, but I do know he has some personal stuff to work through. And after Darmanitan, he hasn't drafted for himself. I basically was looking at what could and might fit his team. So I feel like I might have screwed this team up a bit, to be honest. But
Hey, I mean, I was thinking now Palisand, he's the GOAT, actually.
I think Pylosand can be a decent Terra Captain, honestly. With
Palisand's
that,
the GOAT.
with the water compaction, and Z Vullaby is an option.
Oof, that goes crazy. Z Roost? Oh my god, I can't wait.
I mean, Pylosand with the water compaction, does it make water type moves just don't hit or just boost that defense? After
I mean,
damage,
I think
yeah.
it's-
It still does damage.
Yeah.
But if you...
Would be cool if it like absorbed it. Just make it a better water absorber.
Yeah. But on the other hand, give it something that can resist water and you're kind of good there. So you still get that +2 in
Oh.
defense.
Mm.
But judging...
I take a look at this team. Okay, wait, you can go first.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Alright, I just want to say this team is crazy. Like, these top guys are insane. Like, everything down to Thunderous is low-key crazy. Because, like, Toxapex, Pharaoh, and Clefable, even though I hate Clefable, they're all pretty good defensive walls.
Oh, for
Except
sure.
Clefable sucks. Darkrai Latios can put out huge damage. And Darmanitan, that attack stat is big. Look at that, 140,
Yeah, for sure.
95 speed. Sure, but like Scarf just fixes this. This is like a, you would love to have this in Gen 7, right? This is like your optimal Gen 7 draft. I mean, Feral, Toxapex, you got Hazards, you got kind of everything you need. Only problem is your removal, which like Hazards could definitely be a problem since you're weak to Rock, and that means you'll have to run boots on your Darmanitan, and you don't really want that. I mean, you have Defog, but that's like on 2 offensive mons, and Lullaby, which is not real. So
Yeah, and honestly, Thunderous can be a decent offensive piece, to be honest, with Defiant. Just 111 at speed, 115 special physical attack, and switch into a defog, and that thing can go crazy. Prankster with Thunderous makes it great support. So I think Thunderous might be a sleeper on this team. This thing can really...
Wait, is Swagger banned? Can you use Swagger?
I believe it falls under the Smogon rules. So yeah, I think...
No, you can use a Smogon, surely. I've used Swagger Mirror on ladder.
For real?
For sure.
Oh, that's nasty.
The Swagger Mirror is such a cool set. It's actually good as well. It works.
Yeah, I mean, especially with Prankster.
But yeah.
But yeah, that depends on what the Smogon rules are about for that situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's not up to me.
But yeah, honestly, I'm not sure if Daniel will return and fix my mistakes in this team, because we will let him have free transactions since he was away because of I'm not sure what, but yeah.
That seems very fair.
Where should we put this?
But also, I just want to say, like, except for the Darn, you kind of got no physical attack, because Thundy, like, it low-key has to set up with Bulk Up or that Swagger set, if it's legal. But, like, Darmanitan, I think, alone isn't, like, enough as a breaker. And your physical, like, you could just run, like, AV or Spadef Invest on everything, and the only thing you have to worry about is, like, bring a water type for Darmanitan, and that's kind of it.
No, for sure. I'm gonna have to move my setup for a bit, because my girlfriend can sleep with me talking right beneath her. So I'll let you have. I'm gonna let you have a couple of words so I can move my seat.
Oh, hell yeah. I've taken over the stream, guys. I'm the ruler here now. You belong to me.
You all be scared.
So, IHLP, can you get a... That's a better name, sorry. I mean, it's just hard to read because I can't read. If it stands for anything, please tell me, because I'm curious. You said it yourself with... yeah, I think the flaws could be very, like, easily fixed if it just switches out, like, Thundy, Palisade, and Lullaby to whatever, or you can, like, keep whatever. I think Thundy could be switched out for a more physically offensive mon easily, and you could just, like, fix the mistakes super easy and just, like, go flying up, like, to tier 1. I think I'm going to put this at the top if Forza agrees with me, but I can't speak. Okay.
So,
totally.
Okay. I
should
be ready now. So,
okay, I'll call you Mike from now
on. Okay. Mike,
I helped the first time.
So, where should we put Daniel's team?
I was saying at the top contender.
Okay, I can see that. With
the issues that it has can be easily fixed after he gets the free changes.
Oh, for sure. So, yeah.
He has the best logo, I gotta say.
Jimmy. Not sure why Jimmy, but Um,
Jimmy.
yeah, let's go to Mike. And Mike has the Curum Black, Landorus Incarnate,
This team's
Gloaking,
crazy.
Empoleon, Persian Alola, the Dunsparce Terra, Megalopony, Brambleghast, Aromatisse, and Electabuzz. So, yeah, we can take. We don't have to take a long time for that. I'm just gonna place. Mike was New York Garchomps, let's Hard Times, and we done. Next team.
Yep.
Or did you have anything to add to
That's
that?
that's all I need.
Nah, that's me.
Nah, I just had to add that, like, this team is just bad. It's just, just put it even lower than, make a new tier, below Hard Times.
Let's see. I want a new tier, come on. Give me a new tier. How do I do this? Add row below. Garbage. There we go. And we give it black. Nah, great.
Why are you hating on Mike, bro? What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just a hateful guy. Just so you know.
Alright.
So,
Seems fair.
what do we think about this team? Honestly, what do we think?
For real this time?
Yeah, for real.
I would put it as a top contender. I'm gonna just say that all, like, right out the bat. Cause you have some good ass mons.
Oh, for sure.
It's kind of top heavy, but like the middle tier mons you've gotten are like the best of the middle tier in my opinion, with Empoleon and Brambleghast. Aromatisse is kind of shite, but like, whatever. You needed a fairy. I see the struggle is real. Persian Alola, mad underrated. I love that mon with fur coat. Technician if you want to run offensive. And also the Dunsparce Terra cannot be underrated. He hits hard.
For sure. Only thing I see is that incredibly red row of fighting weaknesses. Honestly.
That is true. I mean, he has a ghost, has a fairy, and like the Dunsparce can Terra. So like, you have a few resists, but like, wait till they find out about fucking knockoff. You're kind of cooked.
Yeah, the Brambleghast and the Gloaking do not take knockoffs very well. So that leaves the Lando and Aromatisse, and Aromatisse can be decent, but I mean, it's just not one of the great fairy types, to be honest.
Aromatisse is one of my favorite Pokemon, but he kind of shit. He kind of bad.
Yeah. But I do agree.
Oh, he gets Swish. He's like budget Clefable.
Yeah.
Hold up. Doesn't get Rocks though. Gets Encore? Wait, hold up. Aromatisse might be good. Gets Aromatherapy? Calm Mind? Yo, let this guy cook.
I mean, are you surprised Aromatisse
Nasty
gets...
lot.
Are you surprised Aromatisse gets Aromatherapy?
Bro, don't judge me, okay? It's...
I mean, that's like being
Don't worry
surprised.
about it.
It's like being surprised that Garbodor has
Alright, stop
Stanch.
hating. Wow.
For sure, I mean...
You don't get this coverage. Why does this get Flash Cannon? Hold on, I'm so hung up on this Aromatisse.
But yeah, this team is something I would like to avoid.
No physical fairy moves. He gets Gyro Ball.
I mean, it does have 72 physical attack, so it doesn't really need physical moves, right? But still, Drain Punch.
Sure.
Ooh, Endeavor. I like that. So, yeah, I put this in top contender and leave it at that, honestly.
I mean, just get it over with. I'm gonna be honest.
So,
Garbodor has stench? No way.
so Milk Chocolate has a team of Iron Valiant, Goldengo, Glamora, Gastrodon, Ogerpon Regular, Rotom Heat, Mega Gyarados, Aerodactyl, and Gumshoes, with Aerodactyl as a Terra Captain and Gumshoes as a Z Captain.
Glamora Gold? I snooze. I'm sleeping. I'm yawning. This is boring.
I mean, I can see this team put in some work, honestly. I mean, it's not the most original team, I give you that, but...
I mean, like, if it works, it works. And it's also got Valiant, which, like, Valiant is good. And also, no red on the typings. No red.
Yeah, for sure. Makes it hard to prep.
Hold up. Nah, I look at this team, it's good. Because, like, he's got a lot of hazards. He got something to block with gold. And Gyarados can clean up.
Not just
It's a good team.
not just the Gyarados. Ogerpon with Defiant
And Valiant.
and the Valiant. Goldengo can hit very hard on the special side. Same for Glamora. I mean, this team on paper doesn't look all that great, but or just at first glance, but
It doesn't, but, like, take a second look. And it's kind of good.
yeah. I mean, only thing I would change about this team is the lack of a real physical
And
wall.
Gumshoes get goated abilities. It's take out an ability.
Yeah,
That's ability.
but it doesn't really have a good physical wall, honestly. It's basically Rotom Heat that has to be that physical wall.
True. I mean, Rotom Heat has, like, alright defense. But, like, is that all you want to rely on?
Yeah, I mean, and
I mean,
Rotom
I
Heat.
guess you could EV Gastrodon to be defensive.
Yeah, but it's 68 defense.
Yeah, that's tough on the defensive side.
I mean, hit it with like Absorb and it's gone.
It's also just, like, the same thing on especially the defensive side.
Yeah, so if you run this like hyper offensive, this team can really work. But otherwise,
That's not even physical.
what do you mean with not even physical? Well, I can see this be ensured playoffs, honestly. What about you? I think we lost them, guys. You've been disconnected. Wait, I've been disconnected?
At least I don't know if it's coming through the screen.
Okay, we got him back.
You're giga lagging. Okay.
Yeah, probably because I'm also
You good?
streaming.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Do you guys have...
Oh wait, he has no removal. Like, at all.
No removal, no He does get Aerodactyl defog. And Rotom Heat should get defog, so... He does have some removal.
Aerodactyl's fake.
I mean, yeah, you have to run boots on that thing, but still.
Mhm.
But I'd place him at ensure playoffs, honestly.
Yeah, but I think.
You
Sure.
think? Sure?
I mean, I put him at the bottom though. Are we ranking inside the tiers as well, or just?
We can. We definitely can.
Because, like, hazard stacking goes kind of crazy into this.
Oh, for sure. With no rapid spin and mad defog, it's hard. But let's continue because it's already 11.
Kind of wants all of its fur moves. Yeah.
So
I'm already.
yeah.
I'm like 2. Alright.
Yeah, I think we have to pick up a bit more pace. Victory stars with Mega Galate, Miasgrada,
Alright, let's speed through this.
Torrenti, Weezing, Scizor, Primarina, Sandy Shocks, Komala, Morgrem, and Rhyperior. Z Komala, Terra Rhyperior. Let's have a look.
I'm playing against this week.
Well, did you already make a analysis of this team? Because
I have not.
well, here's your
But,
chance.
I gotta say, I mixed up Komala and Rhyperior. I thought Rhyperior was Z-Terra, but it was the other way around. No, I mean Z-Captain, not Z-Terra, sorry.
Really?
So I was scared of fucking Continental Crush from like Rockwrecker, but I didn't have to worry about it in the end. I mean, like, Rhyperior is a good Z-Captain.
Sure, but I
is.
think it benefits a lot from Terra with that 4 times weakness to both grass and water. So I can see why he put it as a Terra captain.
Sure.
And ice, fighting, ground, and
Mm.
steel, he does have a lot of weaknesses. So I do get why a Terra captain, honestly. But looking at the physical offense of this
Sure.
team,
Also,
also,
it's crazy.
what?
It's actually insane.
That physical offense. Because it really is. Mega Galate, Miasgrada, Scizor, Rhyperior.
Like, everything here hit physically.
Yeah, basically. Looking at the special attackers,
That had base 100 attack. It's crazy.
I mean Primarina Sandy Shocks, and Torn is a mixed attacker, so just like the Weezing. But yeah, that physical attack is very scary, honestly. I mean, bro, I would shit my pants if I
you
were
can
you.
also just like boost it with like band. Just run band on like.
Yeah.
I'm
Bad
kinda
at
doing that
Scizor.
right now, but like I got Cloyster, I'm chilling.
I
Cloyster
mean,
got 180, and he cancels it out. Cancels out easy.
I'm gonna get some calcs in for you. Because I want to see this. Mega Galade, close combat into a Cloyster. If my calc would start
Very
up.
Cloyster. Victory starts just getting like all the info on their team this week.
Come on. I mean, I'm using my mobile hotspot, so enabling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is rough.
That's crazy.
Never mind. I'm not
It's
gonna
so
help
laggy
Victory.
now.
Yeah, it's the only thing I have here. So, what would you say? I really like the offense. Defensively, I mean, it's not bad, but Primarina is like the only special wall. I mean, Mega Glade 115 is decent.
You're lagging so much. You're lagging big time.
Sorry. What was the last thing you heard from me?
I mean, yeah, Prima is like the only special wall.
Yeah,
And, like, I mean, Torn runs AV.
yeah, it can. It could.
Basically the thing you said now.
And yeah, I mean, that's like the only special walls he has.
Also, screens from Morgrem could also help you out with the screen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have setup on
I don't
this
know if you
team,
wanna
I feel
bring
like.
Morgrem though, because like Morgrem kind of sucks.
I can see Morgrem being brought to a
Jasper,
couple
I
of
guess
games.
SD, no? Mega Galade gets SD. Put him by
Oh, for sure.
Your code.
Double
He
dance.
gets Scizor SD, Mega Galade SD. Torn gets Nasty Plot, I think. Prima can Calm Mind. This guy's set up for days.
I think you just gave him a lot of ideas for this weekend. But yeah,
Hey, all good. I don't need it. He needs all the help he needs against my squad.
so where do we put him? I think.
I think it's a good team, honestly. I
Oh,
mean,
sure. Um, I think.
it doesn't not the strongest on especially offensive side, but that attack just like makes up for it. You can just click moves every single week, and it's just gonna work.
I feel like on the lower side of the top contenders. Just because of that physical
I
offense.
agree.
I mean,
Yeah.
this team hits hard, and with Morgram setting up screens and anything being able to just stay out there and set up is just ugh, don't want to think about it.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
let's
Okay,
go
wait, since we
for
did my opponent, should we do me now?
sure.
Since mine is just like draft HQ in the beginning. I haven't made one for myself. Like draft HQ all the way on the left.
I was already wondering where you were. 2, 4, 6, 7 with
Stars, you could
2,
always
4,
change it,
6,
bro.
9. F.
Hey, if you're prepped, we can just play.
Let's see. Mega Alakazam, Garchomp, Surian Samurott, Registeel, Crobat, Ambipom, Torrentee, Cloyster, Fezandipity, Pyukumuku with Z, Ambi, and Terra Cloyster. First of all,
This team is shit, bro. I'm not proud of this.
really?
You can talk about it.
I mean, speed stats are pretty good, very high. You don't want to have Trick Room set up against you, but
My speed tiers are insane. That's
Yeah.
what I gotta say.
I mean, this team is just incredibly fast, man. And I have used Cloyster in a league not that long ago, and honestly, it sucked. But mainly because it wasn't a Terra captain, and I think with Terra, this thing can cook. I mean, set up a Shell Smash after it with the Terra.
That's what I'm saying.
That thing goes hard. Looking at the offenses, some good physical offense, special. That Magazam, damn. That's just insane. And looking at the defensive side of your team, also looks pretty well. I mean, yeah, I can see this.
Registeel is carrying out on his back.
Sorry?
I mean, Registeel is carrying the defense. He's pretty much the only one. And like Pyukumuku, but like Pyukumuku is my goat. Honestly, he's the goat.
I mean,
He can
Fezandipity,
take everything.
Fezandipity on the special side. It's a good wall on the special side. On the-
He's not real. I just needed a fairy. This guy sucks.
If you say so. And Cloyster on the physical side. I mean, it's not just a Registeel, bro. Honestly. And Hisuian Samurott gives you more spike options.
I mean, Mike, Registeel is gonna cop it this season.
I mean, if I have...
Also, yes, and with spikes is nice. That's kind of what I was planning.
I mean, just your removal is almost
Hey, Freddy,
non-existent.
I'm sorry if I'm talking over you since I can't hear you. It's just quiet.
Oh, no matter. I don't care. But your removal is just non-existent at this point. I mean,
I don't know.
Spin Cloyster is non-existent because Shell Smash. And Divok on Tundi. I don't see it. So, yeah.
Cloyster's my goat. He just rapid spin, bro.
Yeah, if you want to rapid
Oh.
spin with him, fair enough, but... Yeah, where should we put you?
I got boots. I got them Yeezys on.
You were the Oslo Oshawots, right? I mean, I believe you were the
That's
Oslo.
up to you.
You were the Oslo Oshawott, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think somewhere around
I
ensured
will.
playoffs. Do I put you in front of behind Milk's team? What do you think? Should you go before Milk or after Milk? And he's gone again. Yeah, sorry for that bad internet connection from my side. I might be able to change it though. Why? In the moment. Maybe if I plug my mobile phone in.
Discord, I can hear you on stream.
Okay. I plugged my phone in. Maybe that will help a bit better with the connection. So
I can hear you better now.
great. So I think I will place you before Milk, but
Oh,
I mean, yeah, we can always change it up if we like. So 6 more to go, starting off with Vinny for the final 6. He has Chiyu, Mega Marwell, Milotic, Espathra, Terra, Rotomfrost, Araquanid, Gligar, Annihilate, Chinchino, Dustox, and Arboliva. And I'm gonna leave this one for you because I did the most of the talking last round. So go ahead.
alright. I like Mega Mawile, as you might guess. I think it's a good breaker. That's all I have to say about this team.
I mean, 105 with huge power is insane.
Alright, I was kind of trolling. I mean, I gotta say, Chiyu around 1 pick, you're kind of trolling. Chiyu is not around 1 pick, I gotta say. You've got a pretty good, like, defensive core with, like... Do you? Hold up, no, let me take another look. I see Milotic, and I see, like, Araquanid, and that's kind of it. Gligar is kind of shiced.
I mean, Gligar is decent.
I mean, yeah. Also works well with the water types. I mean,
Yeah.
both are weak to electric, switching Gligar.
And Gligar weak
Also,
to ice and
you've
water.
got a lot of, yeah, you've got a lot of nice physical breakers. I mean, Chinchino can set up, Annihilate can set up with Rage Fist. Mega Mawile just kind of clicks also. Araquanid just does a lot of damage with like water bubble.
I think the Chinchino is a great mon with both Skill Link and Technician. So that thing can just be Scarfed Skill Link with Rock Blast, Bullet Seed, and Tail Slap, or be Technician Scar and Whitelands, Loaded Dice, one of the two. I think Loaded Dice. So that thing can hit hard, honestly.
Yeah. Also, Mike said in chat, I mean, you really rely on webs. All of your speed tiers are very mid, so you kind of just have to get the webs up every single game. And if you don't, you're kind of grouped. If you're not running like Scarf, Rotom Frost, and that's the only fastest thing on your team.
Fair. So
Is Speed Boost banned on the spot though?
nope.
Okay. I mean, it makes it kind of better, but that's only one mon.
I mean, Speed Boost Espathra is only really a problem, I feel like, if it's able to terrestrialize. And yeah, it just can't in our league, so...
I mean, the thing with this team, like, it's got very good breakers, as in like Chiyu, Mega Mawile, and that's Annihilate. But them being slow is not that big of a problem. Chiyu can also sweep with like Flame Charge and whatever. But what was I trying to say? I lost my train of thought. It's
He
not
has
very
great
speedy.
breakers, but
If you're playing against this team, you have to bring counter hyper offense. Like you can't be playing defensively against this type of team, so it's hard for them to remove the sticky web. So we just get it up early, and then just keep applying pressure. It's gonna be hard for them to remove it. So then you might just like win. Congratulations. There's your formula.
so yeah, this team really has quite a bit of options, but it also has its flaws, I think. So
Yeah, as in the Dustox and ZR Believer.
I mean, Z Arboliva, I think I like it better as a Z of a Terra Captain, honestly.
Yeah. I think you make. Wait, how much is Rotom? Can you eat Z? Because if so,
I don't think so. I think
so
Rotom is
Z
7.
points.
Yeah. But Dustox can,
Unfortunately.
so that makes Dustox a bit more usable.
Dustox is not real. Bro just needed removal, so you got another defog for like 2 points.
Okay, fair. So I think I put this at a high playoff contender, honestly.
Sure, it depends on how he plays it. Like, it depends on both the players in the match.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually.
But yeah, with the weaknesses
Very
this team has,
skill-dependent team, to be honest.
yeah,
I don't want to say skill-dependent team when Mega Mawile and Shiyu just click big number button. But like, in theory, it's pretty skillful.
yeah, and still need to make the right predictions. So
Exactly.
so, but yeah, I think a playoff contender for sure. So next up, Sword of Blue Thunder has a Urshifu Single Strike, Braviary Z Captain, Spectrier, Seismitoad, King Gambit, Mega Blastoise, Audino, Terra Espeon, Gliscor, and Cottonee. Oh, shut up. My phone is making noise.
Alright.
Yeah. This, again, the physical attacking side of this team is ridiculous. Gambit, Urshifu Single Strike, Braviary, Mega Blastoise. Well, not really Mega Blastoise, but
Mega Blastoise is not physically attacking.
yeah,
His
for
ass
sure.
is not clicking physical moves.
But King Gambit Urshifu?
And bro just got all the dark types.
Yeah. I mean, how many does he have? Yeah, he does have 2, but
They're the 2 good ones. And there's a lot of good ones, but you got to like...
the top tier of
You get me.
yeah, top tier dark types for sure.
So I
Um,
gotta say, how'd you grab Gliscor so late? I feel like it goes...
Gliscor was a,
Immediately.
I believe Gliscor was a Grace pickup.
Did someone drop it?
I think so.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah,
That makes more sense, yeah.
and special attack also pretty hard with Spectria, Mega Blastoise, and Espeon.
Mm.
Again, look at that special defensive stat. It's
I mean, that's
non-existence.
There's nothing. Base 80 is crazy.
I mean,
I took a look at this team beforehand, and I gotta say one thing. I've used King Gambit as a soul, like, steel type, and it just does not work. If you're running King Gambit, you have to have a second steel, because your King Gambit doesn't resist Fairy. It sucks as a steel. It's good as a dark type, but it sucks as a steel type.
oh
So
for
you
sure.
basically- sorry. You don't have a steel type on this team, because King Gambit is not a steel type. It's pure dark.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he doesn't even have a fairy resist. I mean, fairy goes hard into this team. If you have a
Yeah,
decent
my
fairy type,
Sensitivity gonna cook him.
oh for sure. I mean, Pheasantipity is more of a it can be mixed, but a good
Sensitivity's shit.
a special
I hate
attacking fairy type goes hard into this. Honestly,
Yeah, but his offense is insane. Spectre, Mega Blastoise, delete everything that's not like especially bulky. Urshifu single, slap a band on it, nothing takes a hit.
no, for sure.
it's just very good. Also, love the Sesame Toad pickup. Love that guy. He's my favorite.
Sesame
Favorite out
Toad?
of ground, you know. Sesame Toad.
Awesome. I like that. So,
And
yeah.
Audino. Love Audino. Good regen mon.
Again, I think if you play this team hyper offensively, you get a lot out of it. But if you go... You can't really play defensively with this team, I feel like.
Yeah. Also, we haven't talked about the speed tiers. They're also incredibly bad. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess he's
fair.
got a lot of Scarfers. He's got Shifu and Braviary as his two Scarfers, which are quite good, honestly.
Yeah, Gambit Scarfed.
But relying on Scarf is...
Yeah. I mean, just being choice locked is... And I feel like 75% of the time, it's just not ideal. There are just not that many instances you really want to be choice locked.
Mm. I mean, I still think this is like a playoffs making team. They could
Oh, for sure.
very easily do it. But it's just, it has some very obvious flaws. Like, no fairy resist is crazy. Also, you've got the hazards to get them things low for Urshifu and your other things. You've also got good wish support. Got phasing, got
Yeah.
removal. Looks good.
Where do we put it on the insured playoffs? High or
I
mid?
say- I've talked with Sword a few times. He's a nice guy. So put him in garbage. He's
Okay. There we go. Now, I
I'm
think
joking.
between me and the Espers, I think.
He's
Just because of that,
probably in short playoffs.
yeah. But I feel like that's very weak. That not having a fairy resist is just going to kill you, especially the Urshifu.
Yeah, for sure. Going against that one in Amorous guy, that was Snoret, right? I think so. He's gonna cook you. Oh god.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't have a fairy, but if you go against someone that has a fairy, you're actually good.
I mean, my Coco really wants to play sword, I think.
For sure.
So, final four. We have Smolov up next, with a bundle, a Tusk, a Sylveon, Mega Venusaur, Iron Crown, Madnabuzz, Raging Bolt, Miss Mages, and Flareon. Terra Miss Mages, Z Flareon.
Oh, I love my pixelated Raging Bolt.
And Iron Crown. I mean,
I
can-
think you forgot to draft Torkoal.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, because Torkoal would
Bro
be
forgot
great.
to pick up the Sunmon.
I mean, it would be really fitting. I mean, Venusaur has to hold the Mega Stone, but it's not. It does not have to Mega Evolve, so you can just run Chlorophyll Mega Chlorophyll Venusaur without ever Mega Evolving.
Yeah. I mean, Bundle is fraud. He's on Fraud Watch. I hate Bundle.
Oh, for sure.
Except for that, I mean, Bundle's your only like speedy ass mon, Miss Magius, and Bundle are your only ones over 100.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, I guess all of your mons can like. I guess Great Tusk and Crown can boost their speed, but like relying on booster is not my favorite option.
I mean, you can only use it once. That's the bad thing about Booster.
Yeah, and if you use Scarf, you're locked in, and like that's gonna.
So that's definitely a
Yeah,
flaw in his team.
Hmm.
And
I think this team is kind of good. I don't know what Sylveon does. They just like sit and like click moves. I don't know what he does.
Baton Pass, Wisp
I wasn't
Pass.
thinking of Sylveon.
Sylveon is a decent
Oh,
Wish Passer.
true. Oh nah, Wish Pass plus Venusaur is evil.
Oh, for sure. That thing only has 2 weaknesses.
That's crazy. You can't do that. That's hacking. Ban this guy. I mean, Flareon's never coming. He's fake. Miss Magus Terra is good.
For
This
sure.
just seems like a pretty good team, except
Yeah.
for them hazards. Or shit, bro. Like, I had Tusk with no hazards. I mean, Tusk being our only hazards mon is kind of bad because if you want to use it offensively, you have no hazards.
Yeah.
And if like you want to use hazards, you can't like have anything offensive. Like there's you now Great Tusk only has one role when it could have many. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
The Tusk is basically forced into either having the whatchamacallit, the hazards, or it's just not gonna be that offensive mon that you really want it to be. So
Yeah, is either hazard duty or running booster attack.
that. And yeah. Anything
I
else?
still think this team is pretty good.
I mean,
Not bad. Iron Crown is like a. I think Iron Crown is super underrated. We haven't talked about the type chart, huh? I mean, he's pretty weak to ground. I
but
guess.
still two immunities. I think.
mean, no resist. You have to like get them reads right, and if they read you, go into your flying or levitate mon, you're cooked.
Yeah.
So like not having resist is kind of not good.
I think I would be more worried about the ghost weakness. You only have the Mandibus, basically.
God, I hate Mandibuzz. I think it's such an overrated guy. I don't like Mandibuzz.
Mm,
I'm a hater.
I can see its flaws, but I can also see what it brings to the table. And I mean, foul play on that thing into a physical attacker is just annoying to deal with, honestly.
Yeah.
But overall, I think Smolev is definitely a top contender for this season with this team.
Or I mean, Venusaur Wish Pass alone is just like.
Yeah, nasty.
Oh, kick this guy out. He's not allowed to be here. This is toxic. What is this toxic stuff? Don't let this guy do this.
I think I'll put it between Victory and Daniel's team. Honestly.
I mean, I honestly think it could go lower because like no hazards and also your only removal is. Oh yeah, his only removal is Tusk and Mandibuzz. And like Mandibuzz, again, don't like him.
Yeah, okay. I'm putting a the low top contender because no hazards and almost no removal. But besides that,
Yeah, oh god.
so Gonzo has a Mew, Celesteela, Mega Beedrill, Tinglu, Walking Wake, Torkoal, Lilligant, Zeraora, and Shiinotic, with Terra, Lilligant, and Z-Shiinotic.
Is Shiinotic any good?
I'm not sure,
Yeah,
honestly.
search this up.
I mean, I know Lilligant as a Terra Captain is great. Again, Quiver Dance,
Oh no, this guy sucks.
Shiinotic.
100 speed def, 60 HP, 80 defense, 90 special attack. I guess he gets screens, gets leech seed, and I guess strength sap. He's immediately good. Strength sap, you're OP.
Yeah, Strength Sap is very nice to have. I mean, looking at the defensive side of this team, I really like it. Celesteela, Tinglu, Torkoal, and Shiinotic. I mean,
Celesteela alone is just goated, in my opinion.
yeah, for sure. Celesteela is like
I think,
very annoying.
I think, yeah. Celesteela and Tinglu can just pull their weight alone.
Yeah. I mean, Tinglu can be just that annoying physical ball, but with 110 attack, it still does a lot of damage, even without much investment.
Mm. Does Mew get like any more moves in that text than like in normal?
I think it should. I mean,
Because I know there's like some specific moves that just doesn't get for some reason.
I mean,
And,
it
like
gets
you know,
healing back with Roost, which it lost with in
ooh, that's huge.
Baldax.
That's big.
What was that move called
yeah,
with the
Mew
egg?
is now way better. You've changed my opinion.
So yeah,
Thought
Mew.
Mew was kind of mid, but he's better.
I mean, that physical attack with Mega Beedrill is great.
Yeah.
Speed tiers
Also,
are
Walking
good.
Wake Torkoal. Hold up. Walking Wake Torkoal. That shit's OP. And
For
plus
sure.
the Ligand Chlorophyll. Alright, now we're cooking. I
mean-
love these teams that have like a sun mode, but don't go fully into the sun. I think is good.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Those teams. So yeah, looking at the speed tiers, decent. But that gap between Zeraora and Walking Wake could be problematic, I think.
For sure, it could be problematic. Also, Zeraora sucks. I used him in one battle. It was not good.
I mean, the main thing
To be
about
fair,
it
I
is
bought some,
the
like,
speed.
Mirror herb. Just shit. I'm sure.
So yeah, Zeraora's
I
main
think
speed.
Zeraora is like mad fraud watch. Just like bring a ground type. Does he even get Ice Punch? I think so.
Let's have a look.
But, like, I don't think it's
Zeraora.
that good. It doesn't. It does not. It has nothing to hit grounds.
No, really? Oh, that's
It
bad.
clicks CC. That's his best move. Or Grass Knot if you want to.
I mean, 102 special attack is not that bad. But you just normally don't really run special Zeraora, I feel like. Because I feel
And,
like,
if you run mixed, you're kind of not doing enough damage.
yeah, for sure. Or you need something like
weak.
Expert Belt.
For sure.
So, like I said, defensively I really dig this team. And offensively, I only think he misses a bit of special attacking power, honestly. But not
Sure.
all that much. I mean, Walking Wake, 125, Lilligant, 110 with setup.
Well, look now. Remove Beedrill, 97.
Yeah, there you go. Beedrill just can't hit something with a special
Delete
move.
Beedrill, we're chilling.
So-
I'm gonna run special Beedrill one day. Watch me.
Oh, I dare you. I would like to see that. So, where should we put this team, in your opinion?
Oh, well, he's kind of ground weak. Oh god. Because, like, Shiinotic has no physical defense. And Lilligant doesn't want to, like, be defensive. And Celesteela. I mean, I guess it kind of walls out grounds, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, Tinglu with his physical
I mean,
defense.
Celesteela being her only answer to grounds is kind of...
I mean, Tinglu can tank
Kinda lucky.
ground hits. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not a resist, but
Almost-
with 155 HP, 125 defense, it takes the earthquakes. And with Vessel
Sure.
of Ruin, it basically has 120, I believe, in... No, not 120. 100 special defense, so it takes some hits. So I think we
also got
put...
the hazards. Like, Tinglu brings the hazards, Torkoal brings the rocks, the hazard party,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of can just finish things off with Walking Wake. I think this is a pretty good team.
Yeah. I really think so as well. So, where does that put him? I feel like...
I wouldn't say top contender. It's not that good.
No. But I feel like...
Because Mew is kind of underwhelming. Because, like,
I feel like somewhere in the top of...
Mew brings this team down, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh. I feel like somewhere top insured playoffs.
I don't know, it's up to you.
I find this so hard. Somewhere here I feel like is decent between the Revervrooms and the Espers.
Yeah.
Leaves us with two more, Geet and Sorrow. And Geet on disc has a Palafin Hero, a
Sure, I
Zapdos,
guess, yeah.
Terrapaco, Screamtail, Volcarona, Mega Sceptile, Drapion, Excadrill and Marshtomp. Only thing is, it won't load for some reason. I'm gonna
God, I
refresh.
want this team. This team is so cool.
I mean,
Oh, it was for me. I don't know.
yeah, it's
Why they
probably.
do that, guys? You just got cool designed mons. I'll be honest. All these guys just look cool.
Can we get everything loaded in? Please?
Oh, wow, you got speed for days.
We're chilling with what we have. So,
Why
yeah.
am I not allowed to load it? Okay, it doesn't want to. Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, I kind of wanted Palafin if it somehow came back to me. But Gid got it. So.
I mean, for sure, Palafin is a great first round pick, honestly. And looking.
For you,
Okay. It just won't change the.
Alright.
It just won't change the stats, but that's okay, I think. I mean, speed-wise, it's very fast, I feel like. And
It's very fast.
yeah. Defensively, leaves a bit to be desired, I think.
I just think this team is good. I think it's an all-around good team.
Yes.
True. With the defenses, but do you need defense when you have offense?
Wise Dutchman once said, "The best offense is,
Okay.
or best defense is good offense." So,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. I mean, I think Septile's kind of fraud.
Oh, for
I
sure.
used him in his speed tour recently, and he was kind of a dog.
Yeah, I don't think Septal is.
I mean, you've
That's
got good
great.
hazards. Look at all those hazards. I mean,
Yeah.
Screen Tail alone. Thanks, good. Oh, I think we're kind of lagging. I think there's like a delay or something.
Could be.
Because we're talking over each other.
Yeah, better just finish this up quickly before it gets worse. um.
Oh god. Okay, you can just like talk about it. I'm just helping at the end.
Yeah, offensively, this team looks insane, honestly. And defensively, I mean, you still have Terrapacos, which this form will never get there, so... can we switch that up? Terrapacos... I believe it's Terrestrial? Yeah, Terrestrial. I mean, those defenses already go up a bit, and Screamtail is a great defensive mon. Drapion can be physical defensive. On the special side, you of course always have Screamtail. You have Volk that can be somewhat defensive, but you never use it that way, honestly. So yeah, I do agree. I really like this team. You have anything to add?
I think you'll have to run a bit of booties every week. I mean, because if you're... I mean, Terrapagos could spin. Exca could spin. But honestly, I think it's kind of hard for Exca to rapid spin. Because he's so frail. And I'd rather, like, just make him click moves. And Zapdos could just do that for them. I think, sadly, Zapdos on this team would have to, like, just run defensive sets every week.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's hard for him to be offensive. And then the other guys also to have a backbone to, like, stand on. I mean, you could make a case for Screamtail and Drapion, but like, I don't think Screamtail is that good of a defensive backbone to like lay back on. Also, Palafin is just crazy. I think Palafin can win games alone, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Ethan
Palafin.
thinks with banned Palafin and clean up with Volk.
Yeah.
Looks clean.
So where would we put Geet's team? What do you think?
Oh no! I hate rating. It's so hard. Um, I'm just look at like the type weaknesses real quick. Like, what's he weak to? What can I
Nothing.
deduct points from?
He has nothing in red.
Hmm. True. So only got one mod that knows knockoff, I guess. Don't got a lot of knockers. Then Trapion, I guess.
Yeah, that's a bit of a downside.
You got healing with Screen Tail.
Yeah.
You got Hazard. You got phasing. You got.
Screw it, I'm putting this
I
thing.
think this team is just good.
Yeah.
It's better than mine. You can put it over me, I guess.
I am putting it. I think second. I think second is fair. Honestly.
Wow.
I really like it. So that leaves us with Sorrow having Mega
I mean,
Diancie.
Sure.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah, I mean, me myself, I couldn't be able to pilot a team like that. I don't think I like a team like that. But I think it's good if you know how to play it.
Oh, for sure. But yeah, let's finish this up with Sorrow's team: Mega Diancie, Heatran, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Buzzwole, Noivern, Overquill, Regieleki, Licky, Claydol, Misdreavus, and Glaceon. So, first look at this team. The speed gap between Ogerpon and Overquill is something. Yeah, I think that's a problem because base 100 speed Pokemon will just be able to run offensive natures, which is kind of bad. Just having one fairy weak resist is also pretty tough, but Heatran is a great fairy resist, gotta say that. And yeah, I think overall it is a very decent team, but I don't think it's really a top contender. What do you think?
I mean, I just think it's funny. Look at all those types. Bro got one of everything.
Oh,
I think
nice.
that's cool. Also, I see my boy Licky. I love it. So a great type coverage. I mean, you're kind of lacking on the fairy resist side because Overcool does not resist fairy, and your only fairy resist is Heatran, which like could get deleted by like Earth Power from most things. You got big speed in Regieleki, I guess, in Noivern, Mega Diancie, Ogerpon, but then a huge drop in Overquill. You got pretty good defensive walls. I really like Buzzwole as a defensive wall. I think it's very good. And also Z Glaceon, I think, sucks because the ice type sucks. You could just click a move, but like you're good luck living to click the move, is all I'm trying to say. And you got hazards, you got spins, you got good removal. I think this is a pretty good team.
Just a heads up, Glaceon gets the Celebrate, which is an Omni boosting move.
Still, it's bad.
If you say so. So yeah.
I said it. I said it.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna put him as the best insured team for playoffs. Come on, there we go. Just because.
I mean, I think this team is good. I mean, this just looks like Natdex OU. It's got Mega Diancie, Heatran, Ogerpon. And like, fucking good luck, I don't know. It's a good team.
So.
I think Noivern kind of sucks, but like, could always be switched out for something else.
I mean,
and,
it's a speedy defogger.
You've got all the rolls you need.
So.
I'm trying to find something I don't like about this team. It's kind of hard. These are kind of weak to water, but like Ogre Pond, just like it's all you need. Ogre Pond with water absorb is just OP.
Yeah, very
Also,
fair.
I guess weak to rocks, but like you've got the removal, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I think Claydol is a good ass Terra Captain. I've used it before. It's great.
Yeah, fair, fair. So yeah, I think the best insured playoff spot is his. I think. 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, this 10, 12, 14, 16. So yeah, that leaves us with this tier list. Are there any things you think we should change up?
Who's Sword? Which one is Sword again? Which one is that?
The Reverfrooms, I believe.
Because I take another look at his team. If you could do that with me right now. Take a look at those types. Take a look at those. Bro got duplicates of everything. I don't really see the type coverage. And also they can Gambit being like only steal. I think honestly his ass is not over me. I'm getting beefy right now. I'm not letting this slide.
So I'm putting him down. Fair enough.
Bro's gonna be mad at me later.
I'll let him. It's for good fun. So yeah, I'm gonna share this tier list on the Discord server, and I think that's the end of our live stream.
Yeah. God, we're gonna get flamed. It's
Oh,
so
for
hard.
sure. But yeah, I want to thank you for
It is
coming
what it
out. And
No problem. It's all good.
if you haven't, everyone, subscribe to Cheeseburger's YouTube channel because he makes great content. And yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna finish it up here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good one, and see you all in the next one.